What up, y'all? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, man. So this whole situation has been really weird to me. Um, it doesn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? Something has to be up. Something has to be up with the situation. It just doesn't sit right. A lot of a lot of people are commenting on everything, and it's just like you can tell this is a cover up. You can tell. So if you have not seen it, if you have not heard about this Ashley Janae situation is getting crazier and crazier. Ashley Janae was an influencer. She recently just passed away. They're trying to say it was by suicide, but she just recently got engaged to her new fiance. But they kept getting into arguments. They kept going back and forth, so much so to the point where they had to be separated while they were on vacation, where she allegedly did this to herself. So I want to dive into the story a little bit because I keep seeing this pop up, and like I said, this is just not sitting well with me. It's just not sitting well. So this right here is Ashley Janae, the influencer, who's this whole thing been going on about, right? So they're saying that police in the Zanzibar Islands have spoken about the death of a social media influencer from Miami, Ashley Robinson, known online as Ashley Janae. The North Uganda Regional Police Commander Benedict, I'm not sure of his last name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but he advised the preliminary investigations indicate that the death was a suicide. Reports state the incident occurred on Thursday, April 9th, 2026, when the woman allegedly hung herself using a piece of clothing from her outfit inside a bedroom closet. As reported, Ashley's family released a statement advising that she and her fiance traveled to Zanzibar, where the tragic incident occurred later. Police reports add that Ashley had been staying at a hotel with her fiance, but the two were reportedly experiencing relationship problems. Police say the disagreement led hotel management to intervene and separate them into different rooms to reduce tension. So imagine you on vacation. You and your lady get into it, right? Or ladies, that you and your man get into it, right? So much so to the point where the hotel staff got to come out and make y'all get in separate rooms. You know what I'm saying? To me, that shows that one person is really the aggressor. That's what that shows to me. Is that one person is truly the aggressor, or both may be the aggressors. And it's not it's a very, very, very toxic relationship, right? And that leads me more to believe that it wasn't what they're trying to call it. That was, I think that man did something to her, me personally. As reported, there was a disagreement, and later the hotel management decided to separate their rooms. So the woman had her own room and the man had his, said Commander, um, again, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, Mapjura. But anyway, the incident was reported to Nungwi police station after hotel staff raised an alert, fearing the guest might be at risk of suicide, suggesting that there may have been warning signs before the incident occurred. The woman was with a companion, a tourist who had, excuse me, who had come to the islands for tourism. She was still alive when the report was made to the police. She was rescued and taken to the hospital. However, she died the following day, right? So, again, this situation, it just seems a little fishy. Now, the family recently came out with a statement, right? The family wrote this long letter. This is their official statement. And even the statement seems kind of fishy. Like, hold on, real quick, right? So the statement says it was written on April 12th. Ashley Robinson was on what should have been one of the happiest trips of her life, a birthday celebration in Zanzibar, Africa. Ashley's birthday was April 5th. She just turned 31, surrounded by beauty, love, and wildfire. She became engaged during a safari, an unforgettable moment that marked the start of a future she was so excited to build. And again, even this doesn't seem right because it's like, why is this the family statement? I don't know. This seems like a publicist writing this. But she and her fiance Joe McCann were staying in a luxury villa at the Zuri, Zanzibar, continuing what we believe was her dream trip. But just days later, that dream turned into our family's worst nightmare. Ashley was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to a local hospital where her death was confirmed hours later. Nothing about this feels real. Nothing about this feels real. One moment she was celebrating love and life in truly Ashley fashion, and the next she was gone. The suddenness, the unanswered questions, and the distance from home have made this tragedy even more overwhelming for our family. At this time, there's an active investigation into the circumstances surrounding Ashley's suspicious passing. Now, even when I look into this post more, right? When I look into this whole thing, you got so many people that don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people that's like, hold on real quick. This don't even seem right. This don't even seem right. When you look into it, I'm looking into the shade room, right? I see this post. I'm looking into it and I'm like, I wonder what the comments are saying because when the whole thing happened, I felt like, damn, like that shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? How you commit suicide on your your vacation on your birthday weekend. So think about this real quick, y'all. Imagine it's your birthday weekend. You just got engaged on your birthday weekend. You in Zanzibar, beautiful out there. And then you and your people, you and your dude or you and your girl, you get in an argument, and then you take it there. That don't seem right to me. And when I look at all of these comments, it really don't seem right. Somebody said suicide after an engagement. That's cap. Rest in peace. Somebody said, that's a lie. Somebody said, no, she didn't. Rest in peace, Ashley. This is really bothering me. She would never do that. And I hope we really find justice for her. Somebody said, suicide on your birthday after getting engaged? Yeah, okay. Somebody else said, no way. He paid them Africans off. Somebody else said, may she rest in peace. I pray her family does an independent investigation. None of this makes any sense. Somebody else, who go all the way to Africa for her birthday and unalive themselves? Who does that? So again, like I said, this situation, it just seems super fishy. It don't even sit well. It does not sit well. And I feel like, just like everybody's saying, this needs to be looked into. This needs to be looked into. The husband need to be, or the fiance need to be looked into. The whole situation. Because when somebody said that he paid somebody off, I believe it. I definitely believe it. I definitely believe he did something to that girl and and paid the people off. That's truly what I wholeheartedly believe. Truly what I wholeheartedly believe.
And now the
This is the
details on
news
the
report right
investigation
here.
into the death of Ashley Robinson. Her family is demanding answers after the influencer from South Jersey was found dead during a trip to Africa where she had just been engaged. Action News reporter Cheyenne Corinne joining us live in the Satellite Center with more on this heartbreaking story. Cheyenne.
Alicia, well, Ashley Robinson, she actually was raised locally in South Jersey, and now her death in Zanzibar is making headlines across the world. Well, today we spoke to her family in Delaware, who say they aren't getting answers from her fiance or officials in Tanzania about what happened to her.
Uncertainty, mystery.
I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. What did she just say?
Her
Uncertainty.
Her family in Delaware, who say the world. Well, today we spoke to her family in Delaware, who say they aren't getting answers from her fiance or officials in Tanzania about what happened to her.
That don't even sit right. That don't even sound right. Imagine this. Imagine you with somebody, right? Y'all get engaged. Y'all go on a trip. Y'all get engaged, right? Y'all get in this argument. She do whatever she do, right? She go unalive herself, right? The family calling you, boom, what's up? What's up? What happened? And you ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say at all. So you're not gonna be like, hey moms, hey pops, this and that. Man, we got an argument. She did this. Come on now. Come on now. Again, they can say something that people can throw something out there and people will run with it and be like, nah, well, she must have did that. She must have took her own life. Come on, that don't sound right. You feel what I'm saying? That don't make no sense.
Uncertainty, mystery, anger, um, sadness. It's like a part of me has been taken away.
On April 5th, influencer Ashley Robinson, who goes by Ashley Janae on social media, was celebrating her 31st birthday in Zanzibar, Tanzania. She was on the vacation with her boyfriend of 1 year, who popped the question just 2 days before.
We believe that they were in love. We believe that their relationship was genuine.
Ashley's mother says she never would have expected that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, she says Ashley called, saying she and her fiance got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms. The next day, she received another call, this time from her fiance.
He told me that Ashley did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury.
Come on, man. Come on. It's been 11 hours prior. How many of y'all get in the chat? How many of y'all dating somebody and something happened to them? They could have fell, hit a rock, whatever. Some traumatic happened. And you gonna call their family 11 hours later. Don't even sound right. Don't even sound right. Don't even sound right, man. So again, I think this situation needs to be looked into, because I definitely think something up. But let me know how y'all feel about it in the chat. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the chat. I think the husband did something to that girl. Me personally. I think the husband definitely did something to that girl. And I think that they should continue to look into the story, because it don't add up. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? We just got engaged. Come on now. It don't make sense. That was, to me, that was a whole plan. That was a whole plan to me. Teach his own. Till next time, y'all.